Top 5 reasons why you will not be able to buy when rates go down. Let's talk about it. So my name is Carlden Lainfiesta, known as the Mortgage Fiesta. I've been doing this for over 12 years. I want to share with you guys some of the things that you may be in for when rates go down, okay? Right now, we've seen interest rates hit almost 8%, currently at about 7.5%, and we haven't seen rates this high in almost 20 years. So when people are watching the news right now and asking me questions about, hey, is right now a good time to buy? Well, there's a lot that you need to consider, so let's talk about it. If rates were to go down between 1 to 3%, you're going to see a few things that are happening. Now, this is not listed in any particular order, but I'm giving you my top 5 reasons why you may not be able to buy when rates go down, okay? Number 1 is competition. We saw this during the pandemic when rates were between 2 to 3%, and everybody's interested in purchasing a house because the affordability was there. So when you're able to afford a house, so is everybody else. So we saw lines outside of the open houses. We saw multiple offers on properties, 30 offers on properties, and we also saw prices going above asking. Competition is one of the biggest hindrances to you in this market because inventory is the lowest it's probably ever been in U.S. history. So we have on average 30 people that are interested in buying one house. So you also talk about competition. You're looking at the fact that sellers are going to be looking for the person who has the most money in the bank. So they have their asking price, let's just make up a number, let's say it's $500,000, okay? And you want to purchase this particular property, but so does everybody else since rates have gone down. So instead of the $500,000, people are offering $505, $510, $515, $525, $550, right? We've seen this happen during the pandemic as well, where houses are selling over $100,000 above asking price. So what does that mean? So if the house does not appraise for that amount, so if the appraiser says that house is only worth max $515, but somebody put in the offer price at $550, well, they need to come in cash with that additional $35,000 plus a down payment is based off of the appraised value in that situation, plus closing costs. So if you're somebody who does not have a lot of cash set aside to be able to make this purchase in a low interest rate environment, you may not end up be able to buy in that market, okay? With this low inventory, it's gonna become higher purchase prices. So when rates go down, typically purchase prices go up. So if you're somebody who is looking to be able to purchase at a lower amount, right now is pretty much the best prices that you're going to see, unfortunately, because as rates go down, these purchase prices are looking to increase, and that is also due to low inventory. So along with competition is the fact that there's not as many houses on the market that you would probably even be interested in. So unfortunately, people, there's a lot of trash out there nowadays, which is why your turnkey properties which are properties that have been recently remodeled, are selling for a lot more than some of the properties that are run down. And with that being the case, in an environment where rates come down, you're going to see issues with the amounts of properties that are available for purchase in this low inventory environment. So that's a little bit of competition as well. Now, another thing, investors. So everyone likes low interest rates, especially when you're trying to make money on the property. So investors are looking at flipping these houses, but they're also looking to rent them out on Airbnb and things like that. So that's why when you look at properties now, you see a single family residence with like an ADU, that ADU becomes very attractive because there's an income component to having an ADU on properties now, or properties that are zoned R2 or what have you. My general advice to most people is that if you can afford to buy right now, do so. I know the interest rates are higher, but you can refinance to a lower rate. Now, if you were to wait, let's say, until rates come down, and we don't know from when rates come down, how soon it will be till you purchase, but ideally, the price is gonna go up. You can change the interest rate, but you can't change the purchase price of a home. So purchasing now and refinancing later becomes a better alternative to waiting, purchasing at a higher price. And even though you'll get that lower rate, it won't be lower than what you would have had if you'd have purchased now. So Carlden Lainfiesta, the Mortgage Fiesta, top 5 reasons why you might not be able to buy, but we got a lot more on how we can help you. So feel free to reach out and talk to you soon.